Hey guys, I am back with another video, and this time it is a hair video. Today I'll be showing y'all how I'm going to do my goddess locks, and these are the BoHo faux locks. And yes, it is faux locks. It's not fox locks, so please, if you don't know, just don't say that. It's faux locks, like F-O. I'm going to try these out. I've been wanting to try them for some time, but first, every time I do my hair, I dipped it in apple cider vinegar. I never just take my hair out the pack, no matter what weave I have, and put it in my head. It's very rare because I think I'm allergic to the alkaline that's on it. All hair comes coated in alkaline, whether you can see it or not, but sometimes it leaves a white residue. And when I dip my clients' braids or somewhere through the process, I'll usually put the apple cider vinegar on their hair, or if they bring their hair early, I would dip their hair for them. Okay, so that's already included in the price if I know I'm going to do so, but most people are on a run and they don't have time for me to do all that, so I'll just probably tell them to upkeep. If they tell me their hair is itching, they are probably allergic to the alkaline. So yes, that's your little lesson for today. So my husband bought me this big old bottle, and now we're going to get started. Oh guys, and I did get two different types of hair. This hair is a little more should I say, how should I describe it? This just looks a little more natural. And then I have this hair. It looks so perfect already, like in a pack. It's so well put together, but I'm hoping I'm going to change that. But I wanted to put this is a little thinner, so I wanted to put that on like my edges, so when I pull my hair up, there's not too much tension on where my hair is, you know, like thinner around my edges. So this is just a little thicker, so I'm just going to mix the two, and we'll see how that comes out. I'm really excited because I got a color, and we'll see. So this is what this hair looks like out of the pack. And so I am about to go dip in the apple cider vinegar, but I wanted y'all to see the texture before I dipped it in apple cider vinegar. And so now I'm about to move on and open up rest of this. One thing I do like about the AFRI natural hair is that it tells you this row here is for the nape of your hair, the middle strands, and the top strands. So I guess they did something at the loop area on this hair that makes it easier for you to do the nape, middle, and top. So I thought that was awesome. I'm very grateful for how they're thinking of everything for us to make the install a little easier. Okay guys, so when you take your hair off the pack, make sure that you keep the silver hair ties around it. It'll make it so much easier for you to dip, and you would just go pack by pack, well, I guess group by group. So yeah, I did forget to, I did pop one off, and I had to do it like this, so it's totally fine. If your silver thing don't come straight off the pack when you pull it, try and be gentle. You can just tie it around the hair like that, and it's so much easier to dip than all of the hair going everywhere in the bag or the sink. You can just put, it's just so much easier. Once you get ready to dry it, you just take those little bundles out and you just get ready to dry your hair. So grab your towel, let's get started. Okay y'all, so as you can see, I put the hair back in the bags that it came in, and now I'm just going to take the apple cider vinegar and pour it into the bag with a little water. And I'm going to pour the apple cider vinegar in. I did not notice a hole right here, so you may not have to fill it all the way up to this hole, but just be aware you can take that off if you want to. Of course, because the water, apple cider vinegar, is going to come off. And we're just going to shake this apple cider vinegar up a little bit. Okay guys, so this is what my hair is looking like at the moment. And here is me parting my hair from side to side. I know it's going pretty fast, but I just parted from ear to ear and put them back in a ponytail. And now I'm doing individual braids across the perimeter. Well, just the front perimeter, because I want it to look like box braids. So, and to me it looks more natural that way. And my hair is not the strongest at my hairline, so right now I'm just going to try to reinforce that with some hair. I'm adding in hair, and as you can see, I'm taking my hair strands, wrapping the hair around that, using my hair as a strand and the other two pieces of hair to plait it down, if you know what I mean. So this just gives you a good hold for your lock that you're going to attach. You definitely don't want to put a stronger lock on weaker hair, so you want to make it about the same density or just a tad bit more, but of course you don't want it too thick. So you just see I'm braiding this all the way down to the end, and when I run out of hair I'm just pulling hair from another section, and that's basically it. And I'm going to show you this again, if I'm not mistaken, in the next clip. So here we go. And also I'm just trying to see, how do I want my parts lined up? I love to wear a side part, so that's what I'm trying to do, make sure my parts are lined up when I wear my parted styles. I love a deep side part. Yes, I do. That part was already kind of there, so I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. I'm clipping the next section out the way, and then I'm going to continue to plait. So when I wear my hair up, it'll look, you know, pretty good. So I split that section into two. I'm always looking for clips. So make sure you have a lot of clips around while doing this. And of course you have to keep your hair moisturized. And right now I'm adding rosemary. And I think rosemary and olive oil in there. So yeah, just watch this part a little closer. So your braid don't have to be totally tight at the root, because when you crochet the hair in, which you'll see in a little bit, you're going to have to pull it closer to your scalp. So you don't want it too tight. That'll just make your hair really tight at the root, which is not good. So now I'm about to go across now. Now that I got both sides done, I'm just going to go across. And if you saw that horrible looking mess in the front of my hair, where it looks like I have missing hair, it is missing because I unfortunately took my crochet braids out and I didn't know that my hair was that long. And I cut it by mistake. As I cut the crochet braids out. So yeah, even professionals mess up. I'm looking confused right here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to braid my hair back from this point on. So same method, wrapping the weave hair around my hair, and I'm going to braid that to the back. It's so much easier, guys, to do this on somebody else than yourself. If you're going to cosmetology school or want to be a hairstylist or anything and need practice, I definitely recommend that you get a mannequin. I just actually ordered another one off Amazon, and I cannot wait to style her. I want to do some updos on her. But anyway, we're going to get back to the hair, and as you can see, I'm braiding my hair from the middle of the crown all the way down to the nape. And I won't have to do any individual ones on these. These will just be regular crochet in the back, regular crochet. And so as you can see, I just took those pieces and I'm adding that into this braid. And it's such a great idea to do it this way because you won't have no loose hairs hanging in the back. You can also do plaits around the nape of the neck, and it looks very good, guys. It just takes a little extra time. So yeah, and that last piece of hair, you'll see here, I didn't crochet it down, but eventually I did. in the back when I was plaiting it down. So this is how we do. We put the crochet needle through and then unlatch it. You see that loop right there? You're gonna pull the lock through the loop and carefully adjust it to where it hits your scalp. And sorry guys, I'm recording this in the car on vacation for you guys, so you may hear a little noise in the background, but bear with me. We're gonna do this a few times, so just watch carefully. I wanted to have this video in detail for you guys. Put the crochet needle all the way through the hair, and you're going to grab the plait and put it at the end. Grab the end of the plait and put it through the crochet latch hook. It's going to take some practice after a while. And you're going to pull that all the way through, until your hair pops out that lock. Just like that, and put the hair all the way back down to cover it. So let's try this again. You're going to put the crochet needle through, put the loop on the crochet latch, close the latch, pull the hair through. Open the loop a little and pull both pieces of hair through. Sometimes you can do just the lock, pull it through, or you can choose to pull the hair, your hair through. It's up to you. So I'm adjusting it where it's not too tight on my hairline. And now I'm just going to go in with the crochet needle. Excuse my face. I'm trying to see here. Oh yes, and don't forget to measure the hair. You have to measure to make sure that your hair, that this lock will cover your plait. If not, your plait is going to be sticking out through the lock, and you don't want that. So, but you can always go back in and do the same method at the end of the plait if you see that it's sticking out. So I'm way at the top of the lock, and now I am trying to put the plait through that loop right there, close the latch, and pull it through. That one was a little easier to pull through, and now you're just going to hide that plait inside that lock. And so now, as you can see, there is no plait that I'm going to pull through. This is going to be a regular crochet attachment right here. So I'm pulling it through, and this is just to fill in the gap. So sometimes you don't have to worry about making your parts too big for your plaits, because this is the method that you would use to cover or fill in those gaps. And so now I'm going to add another one right behind it on the plait. You want to be careful adding the hair right there to fill in, because there's not much that's like protecting your hair, or it's not as strong right there because it's like growing right out your scalp. But just be careful not to pull that part too tight, or you will lose some strands. Okay, so basically it's 2 locks on that one braid. So that's why I say just be careful. And same method, you're going to pull this through. And it may be difficult, guys. You have to have patience. You have to have patience. You see how long this is taking me, and I was trying to speed up this part. But I really wanted you guys to see that it's not all perfect every time. So just kind of taking my time, let you guys see. was real focused. So some people put the crochet needle down. Sometimes I do both. And I want to put this latch through there, right through the hook, close the latch, pull it through, release the latch. I don't like to put the latch down because it takes too much time. So put down, pick up. I was supposed to show y'all that. Okay, I'll do another one since I was talking. And so yeah, the closer to the edge is of the part, the closer to the part, the better with these, especially in the front. So yeah, because I know I'm going to want to do side parts, so I want everything to look nice. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I think I could go a little closer. And then from this point on, you're just going to do this to the rest of the hair. I'm pulling it through, taking the latch out, putting my finger through there. Usually I use my index finger or my thumb to pull the hair through. And that's it. You just make sure it's close to the scalp and just pull it through. Okay, so you see this gap right here, so I'm going to add a black one right there because we don't want any gaps. So, and that's why I pushed the braid. This braid is closer to my scalp on this side because I knew I was going to go ahead and add some fillers, that's what I call them, right along the way. So it's up to you if you want to do your crochet needle down, insert it down, or you can do it upward. It's up to you. I do it both throughout my whole head, and you will probably find yourself doing the same. There is no really like correct way. I just feel like if it works for you, it works for you. Okay, so you see how much fuller that looks than this side. So yeah, we're going to do that throughout. Hopefully that is helpful, but I guess I could go ahead and do two, well, at least one more. So now I'm going to use the lighter color. I'm going to put that right on the edge. You would know if your hair is thin, then you definitely want to be cautious about adding the hair right in front of where the braid starts, because you definitely don't want to, you know, lose any strands. See how I pulled this through, and normally I would just push it close to the scalp. Sometimes you have loose hooks, loose loops. And so what you want to do is just take it and twirl it once and put the hair through there. And that would give it a much tighter stay, and it would just look nice, you know. So a lot of times I don't like to do it on these, but the rest of my hair, yes, if it's on the braid, because it is right there. But I wanted to just show y'all. My hair is a little thin right there because I'm always wearing ponytails. But yeah. So I'm going to do that again. So I'm taking the hair, pulling it through, then I'm going to twist it around my fingers once. Keep that loop open, pull the hair through, and just slowly with your hand. When you use your fingers to push the knot all the way close to the scalp, it takes pressure and tension off of your hair when you just pull it through like this. Like I said, we're trying to preserve hair, have to preserve our hair. I never wear a middle part, so if you wear a middle part, you definitely want to fill those in. I just don't think I look amazing with the middle part, so I love to do different things with my hair, like wear it back or, you know, different styles. I just don't like a middle part on me, but lots of my friends and clients look beautiful with a middle part. I don't know what it is about me, I just don't like, but I just don't like that. And I definitely would not wear a middle part with this. It's too gappy for me, so I would definitely add probably another one back here or whatever if I wore a middle part. So I would probably do the same thing for my side parts, but that's where you want to go in last, okay? I don't know. So when you're doing a braid, actually, you can put the needle through the braid. You don't really have to put it all the way under the braid. Not the braid, the braid. And we can break lay. Usually I break lay, so kind of skip a spot. Well, going across, you would usually skip a space. So you will have lock, a little space, lock, a little space, because the one above it is going to fill in that space, if you get what I'm saying. But probably don't, I don't know. So yeah, so now I'm just going to continue to go on with this process until the whole head is done. Can I see? So that makes it a little harder, but okay guys, so I am back, And now I'm just adding the hair all across the back, and this is the easy part because all I have to do is just put the hair through the loop. You can put it through your braid, under your braid, however you decide to do it, and you just keep going. You do that to the whole back, and then you'll be pretty much done after that. And it's the same method I used as the front, so if you need to go back and watch, you can. Just pulling the hair through the loop, and I doubled it just to make sure those loose ones stay very tight. And you know your girl had to add some edge control in the back, and I did not do my hair perfectly in the back because I love when it grow out. To me, with locks, it look more natural when it's just kind of a little bushy. So as it grows out, to me, it'll look more natural. And the hair was not that heavy at all, to be honest. So I really love how my hair came out. It's just gonna be like this for now because I'm not going to add any more. If anything, I'll probably take some in the back out. I did feel through, and I thought some of them was a little closer together. So I think I may take a few out. I want to take at least 7 of them maybe out. But right now I'm just going to enjoy the fullness. Y'all know I love big hair, so you don't have to add this many if you don't like big hair. But I just think the style came out so beautiful. I am not, and let me repeat, I am not, and let me repeat one more time, I am a stylist, but because of COVID, I am not fixing hair right now. I just wanted to do this on myself, continue to practice my skills. I've been doing classes, looking up new tips and tricks for when I am going to go back and fix hair. But for now, I am not. I just wanted to try this on my own hair. But yes, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I'm definitely going to do a video of how to style these. That's basically it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to stop rambling, and yes, that's it. I love you guys, and Jesus love you too. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to make more since we're in quarantine. Bye, guys.